Hello. I've been hiding. Shit. Hello, everyone. Hey, Steve. How you going? Hey, Carlita. Hello. I've been hiding. I've been in hiding. I needed a little break. I was a bit tired. I was getting a bit burnt out. I've been overworking, usual stuff, not managing my time properly, and yeah, so just been overworking. Hello. Oh, that's so nice that you've missed me. That makes me feel good jumping on. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I have been hiding. I've been hiding, everyone. I've been hiding. I just needed a break. I've just been so exhausted doing way too much. You know what it's like. Janice, hello. Mwah. Good to see you. I met Janice for the first time on the weekend. She's gorgeous. She's absolutely beautiful. And I think she's going to be setting up her own sacred arts business coming soon, hey? So keep your eye on Janice. Just want to fix this up because this is a bit wonky. I don't know why it's so... because I've got it resting on books and stuff. I'm not very professional. My setup's not that professional, to be honest. Joe, hello. Oh, it's lovely to see everyone here. Yeah, what happens is I get a bit tired because I do have a tendency to sort of overgive. Little secret people pleaser that lives inside me that think when I think I've sort of got on top of it, and then I don't, and then I just keep saying yes to too many things when I actually need to say no. So, I need to practice what I preach, basically. Which I'm getting better at, but yeah, so, hi, Caroline. Thank you for that. Hi, Desiree. Yeah, it's pretty cold, hey? Rubbish weather. Yes, it is good to listen to your body. I do need to listen a whole lot more. I've been doing this beautiful training with Devashi Shakti just recently, which, I've just realised I am living very much above here. So in my head at the moment. So yeah, it's good to get some support outside of obviously, running business and taking care of other people. You definitely need to have supports in place for yourself too. So I'm back, everyone, which is good. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping. So I'm going to get to the cards in a minute. Revelations, right? I've had some revelations. Part of the issue is that I've been pricing my prices too low. So I have increased my prices, but my virtual assistant is on holidays at the moment. So that means that the prices won't be changed until she gets back from holidays. So she's on holiday for another couple of days, I think, 3 days, I think. So yes, if you want to book in for a reading, it's probably good now. I won't be discounting my readings for a while because that's what burnt me out, is just doing too many cheapies, which it's just, I'm not at that. I'm at my level of training and reading and the work that I do is high value. And I've been, anyway, so the end. Anyway, so the link to my soul readings is here. So the prices are going to go up. So for example, doing my, I'll just pop the link in here. So for example, let's just say you book in for a natal chart read. They're now going to be, we've discussed it again, they're going to be $230 for a natal chart read. Normally they're $180, so that price goes up. That's not normal anymore. That's not normal anymore. They're 2-hour sessions. So yes, the prices are going to go up substantially. So if you've been wanting to have a reading with me, I would encourage you to book in like ASAP before the prices do go up. Everything that I'm doing at the moment, I'm scaling my business now. I'm moving things, changing pricing and stuff. It's about time. So yeah, it is quality. Exactly. It is quality. And I think, I'm worthy of being paid. I've got 30 years of experience. I've been working in the sacred arts, I've committed 30 years of my life to psychology and the sacred arts, trainings, thousands of dollars, investment, coaches, courses that I've been creating for people, and I'm not a beginner. I'm actually an expert in the field. So my prices need to really reflect that. So the end of the cheap prices, well, they're still affordable. But I won't be doing them for like $130 or $120 anymore. That's finished. That's done. So those of you who got in the low end prices, you're lucky. That's finished. That's over. Okay, so there's the link there. Now, something else exciting. Hi, Tracy. It's good to see you. Something else that's pretty exciting I'm happy about, my 9-month course. I found a gap. I didn't think I'd be able to find another gap, but I've got another gap for my 9-month training. And so that's going to start 10th of July. I've got 8 seats available. 1 seat has already been sold. Okay, so the link is above. It's 9 months of therapeutic training, high value, high level training with me every week, learning how to apply psychotherapy, narrative therapy, somatic mindfulness, dream therapy, counseling with the tarot, along with learning about the psychology of the tarot. And plus, it's a personal and spiritual journey for you. You'll be having therapy with me every week. You can keep all the content. You'll have your own login for MemberVault, where you get to keep the content for a lifetime. And every upgrade that I do to the course, you also receive that content. You get 3 packages, free packages with this. You get my Soul Work package, which is a business coaching package, a business mastermind package. You also get Psychic Circle, which is an introduction to psychic work, witchery, moon rituals, spells, intentions, working with energy. And then plus you also get my wholesale doTERRA aromatherapy package, because I now teach aromatherapy in the course. That's now added in, and you don't have to purchase oils. I send them to you. I package it and send them to you. Okay, so it's not me trying to get you to purchase the oils. I'm buying them for you. They're yours, and it's packaged into the course. It's an incredible course. It's fantastic value. And yeah, I've only got 7 seats available. So if you're interested in some high-level training, working with one of the best, I would encourage you to message me before the seats go. This course is now trademarked. I should mention that. So it's going to take about 7 months before it's a registered training, educational training school. And because of that, it means that no one outside of my therapy, outside of my training, outside of my business, outside of my school can call themselves tarot therapists. I now own that, and I can certify you in that, and nobody else can use that title. I'm the first person in the world. I'm the first person in the world to have a course like this and to own that title. So, and no one else can have it now. It's mine, and it will be yours when you sign up to do my course. So it's a privilege. It's an absolute privilege. Okay, so now I'm going to read some cards. So everybody, you know how it goes. Your spirit team, my spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, all working in sacred collaboration together. And I've put my hand out to read for you. Can't wait. Love to get the reading for myself. All of you know that I'm obsessed with getting love readings. I'm in the phase of I give up. I'm in the I give up phase again. So I don't care whether we get love readings or not tonight. So I'm going to pick 3 cards. These 3 cards will be for the collective, and then I'll do some 1-card readings afterwards. If you're feeling generous, a share would be amazing. I'd really appreciate that. If you're on Instagram, yes, tag a friend if you think they might benefit from joining me on this live. Hello, everybody on Instagram. It's so good to see everyone. Okay, let's pick 3 cards for the energy report, hey? I am secretly, let's just get real about it. All right, we're going to be real about it. I am secretly hoping there's going to be something around love there. I did my solar return chart. Everybody knows I do solar. Well, all of my clients know I do solar return charts. I did my solar return chart. I've got Pluto and the vertex in my 7th house of relationship for this solar return. So yes, my eyes are lit. That's exciting. That means deep, powerful, life-changing connection with someone this year. Pluto, it's likely to be Pluto rules Scorpio, house of death, sex, and taxes. So it's likely to be pretty intense. I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of intense. Yeah, so right now he's still a unicorn, but we'll never know. You never know. We'll wait and see. All right, let's pick some cards. We need 3 cards, don't we? Shoulders are sore. A bit tight. All right, I'm ready. Who's ready? We all ready? First card. Let's see what the first card is. I've got bad hair because I had a nap and I didn't do, my hair's been all messed up from when I had a nap. You guys don't care. All right, first card. Oh, okay. So, yes, that's exactly how I've been feeling, quite frankly. But, yes, this is the card of it's the card of feeling like you've run out of energy, or you're feeling like you're a little bit blocked. You're blocked creatively, or you feel like you just don't have the energy to face the challenges that life has thrown on your path. This card is in the element of fire, and the element of fire represents soul purpose, destiny, how we fulfill our purpose, meaning that we do that through our passions, what we love, and your art. Your life becomes the art. It's not that you pick a particular career, or it's the way you produce your lived experience. It becomes a masterpiece, your masterpiece. So the wands are not just about career, and I think there's a bit of a sort of a limiting belief around the wands. The wands is about your creative life and the life that you're choosing for yourself to manifest, by actions and divine inspiration, and etc. Anyway, okay. So we can see here that the ship has hit these rocks. Hey, so these rocks represent a block, a creative block. We're being invited to look past the usual, limiting belief that we might say to ourselves, I can't because, all right? So we're being called to stop saying that to yourself, because it's a limiting belief. Maybe turn it around, flip it, flip it and it's to its opposite. I can because, and look for ways that you can. Some of the best sessions I've had with virtual assistants, people that have worked in my business with me, have been the ones when we've hit a roadblock, they've gone, okay, let's find another way. So this is what you're being called to do, is to look at other opportunities, look at different ways that you can produce what you want. For some of you, this might be in business. For some of you, this might be around education and learning. You smashed the rocks too lately. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? This card's it is about feeling like, you just don't know if you can be bothered anymore. But the message with this card is that you must continue to forge forward and to look for ways that you can, because you are so close to the finishing line of getting what you want, of having what you want. So you've got to start thinking creatively about what's possible, or how this could happen, what you could do to make it happen. So, there's a technique where you could sit and write, creatively, journal 100 different ways, come up with 100 different ideas of possibilities of how it could happen. Well, start with 20. Start with 20. If 100's too overwhelming, start with 20. So what you want, the first message for tonight is what you want is closer than you think, but you've got to remove these limitations, these stories that you're telling yourself about yourself that are simply just a fiction of your mind, that are limiting what's possible for you. I'll give you an example of what it might be like, or how you can overcome this. So I used to be a marathon runner, and I'd get to I'm running a half marathon, I'd get to about 17 kilometers, and I would start to feel tired. Honestly, my body was, it's tiring. You're done. You're a bit cooked by that stage. And I would be thinking about, I just want to walk. All I want to do right now is walk. And I'm almost stopping myself from running. And then I have to flip into this state of visualizing the finishing line, visualizing myself running over the finishing line, conjuring all the feelings that come up with that, seeing myself making it happen, like imagining it, making it happen. The wands rule your imagination. The wands rule the imagination, and your imagination is where you seed and manifest your dreams into reality. So you've got to start imagining what's possible, rather than, falling prey to the limiting critical mind that says you can't because. Okay, so that used to give me that extra energy, and I'd get over the finishing line, and I would definitely, every time I do a little fist pump as I'd go over the finishing line, because it was hard. Those last 3K were, it was hard. So we're just reminded, it could be that you're at the end of a degree, it could be that you're at the end of a course, it could be that you're pushing through the beginnings of setting up a business, or maybe you are preparing to sell your home, or This is about the preparation. You're so close. Just let me say this. You're so close to what you want. You're closer than you think. So just put your dancing shoes on, Joe. Get out there and start mixing it up. Right, stop holding back. Okay, the next card. Oh, more wands. No love cards, by the way. Just saying. I know I said I didn't want them. I know I said I didn't want them, but I do. Why? Why is it not happening? Anyway, okay, so we've got the page. All right, so we've got the Page of Wands. Here we go. So the Page of Wands, sometimes this card can relate to all the pages, can relate to children. They can represent children. So you might have a child who's very creative, that's maybe ready to move out of home, maybe that's preparing to start, a new field of study, or that might be even inspiring you to be more creative about your own life. This is the card of creativity and the beginnings of creativity moving into your field in the context of purpose, in the context of your soul purpose. When this card comes up, it really is a nudge to say that your hobbies and your interests are worth monetizing. That are worth bringing into being, or for you to step more fully into that and deepen your craft. So maybe you could think, yes, it could be our inner child, absolutely. Maybe you could think of this card as, or think of this card as a soup, right? A beautiful soup that's on the stove. And we've got to be patient, right, for all the herbs and all the beautiful ingredients of the soup to the soup to thicken, and for the rich flavors to infuse into the soup. So sometimes with this card, it really is about throwing ingredients in, and you've got to be patient with yourself for this to come into fruition. And sometimes I'll say to my clients that you might have quite a few ideas, right? All of those ideas are relevant. Throw them into the pot, okay? Throw them into the pot. Oh, we've got some tarot reader Peter on. This is one of the reasons I just detest coming on. I love all of you guys, but I can't stand coming online when these parasites, they're parasites, aren't they? They're parasitical. These parasites come on and they're just gross. And they come in and they start leeching onto people. It's revolting. I did block him, didn't I? They're parasites, hey? Internet parasites. They're revolting. Anyway, I hope that's delete, or just let me delete the comments, because it's just disgusting. I don't even want to look at it. Just saying. Parasitical. Is that even a word? Is that a word? Did I just make that up? I'm not sure. Let me just delete comment, because I don't want to look at it. Delete comment. Delete comment. There we go. Gone. Good. So, it's just revolting, hey? It is revolting, especially when you go online, but it seems to be more so when I jump on Spirit Events directories. It's just they love it. They love hanging around there because a lot of people are on there. So they pick. They go to Spirit Events directories and then they start spamming everyone. And it's just a shame, isn't it? It's horrible. Anyway, moving on. So the pot, the soup, this is an incredible soup. So this is your passion to purpose. Now, everything so let's just say you want to start a sacred arts business. Okay, I'm just going to use that as an example. It's not that you just do tarot reading. It's you do tarot reading, you do Reiki, and you do, say, spiritual counseling. So it's about throwing all of the ingredients into the pot to create this most delicious, amazing service, this amazing offer, this amazing package. So it's about bringing all of your incredible skills and your resources together, throwing it into the pot, and to create this incredible skill, this talent. For some of you, you will have discovered a hidden talent, a talent that you didn't know was there, or perhaps a talent that's been lying dormant, that you haven't been acknowledging, that you haven't been showing up and sharing it with the world. I 100% believe that our soul purpose isn't meant to be kept to ourselves. We're meant to become an expert in doing what we love and sharing that with people, giving that away. Share it with people. Let people experience that. Let Let people enjoy it. There's no point keeping it to yourself. Oh, more wands. More wands, everyone. Okay, so the next card that we've got is the Four of Wands. Let's just recap on what the wands are. So we can put this into context. So wands rules the imagination. The wands is all about destiny, desire and destiny, passion to purpose, what gets you lit, divine inspiration, stretching yourself out of your comfort zone, going on big adventures to explore your passion to purpose. It's not necessarily about making money, but yeah, it can be about that if that's where you're driven. It's about your life becoming this incredible masterpiece by doing what you love, following your heart and following your passion, following what gets you, feeling lit and excited about life. So we can see here Jason has his name is Jason, and the ship, the Argonaut, has just been built. So these guys are super excited about building this Argonaut, because this Argonaut is going to be the carrier of experience, all right? Carrier of experiences. This is going to be what they use to journey through the adventure of Jason finding this golden fleece, that is, taking his destiny into his hands, finding his soul purpose, and he has to gather this team of people to help him. So we're being nudged here to be reminded that you don't have to do it alone. And in fact, anything amazing, I'll just, for example, myself, anything amazing that I've created in my life, I haven't really done it by myself. It's all of my teachers, all of the great, business coaches that I've had, all of the incredible sacred arts teachers that I've worked with, working with spirit. There's a collective of people that have helped me create and manifest my business. So we're reminded with this card that, 2 hands or 4 hands or 6 hands or 8 hands makes light work, that you're being called to draw on resources and opportunities for yourself to receive help to create this masterpiece of your life, your masterpiece in this life. And we can see here the ship is waiting for you. So, you're reminded that you haven't missed out on anything. You've not missed out on anything, not one little bit. So this might be you preparing to sort out your schooling. It could be you setting up a degree. It could be joining my tarot course. It could be setting up your business. It could be applying for the new job and getting your CV made up by a professional, maybe and getting references from your colleagues. And this is about asking for help and getting the resources that you need so that you can have what you want, so that you can fulfill your life purpose. We all need each other. We're interdependent. We're relational beings. We all need each other. So yeah, it might be that you're going to have to invest, hey, because that's usually what happens. Anything worthwhile is going to require an investment, and not just a financial investment. It's you. You've got to invest you into it. It means an all-in approach. So Jason's at the beginning of his journey. So he's built the Argo and he's ready to start on this new adventure. So for those of you who feel like you've missed out, you haven't. The ship is waiting for you. It's just now time to gather those resources, get all those resources in place. Okay, I'm really amazed. I'm sort of amazed that all the wands have come up tonight. 3 of the wands. It's almost like a cosmic joke on me, isn't it? No love cards. Is it meant to be a mystery? Now I'm stuck. This is what I'm telling myself anyway, that it's meant to be a mystery, you see, some mystery. I don't know. Something like that. Or maybe I'm just getting too old. It's probably that too. Anyway. All right, so 9 of Wands. So you've got limiting beliefs. You've got to get those limiting beliefs out of the way. Look at the ways that you can. How can I? Because. Look at all the different ways that you can make it possible. You have not run out of time. You have not run out of energy. You have not run out of gas. There's plenty of gas still left in the tank. You've just got to look at ways that you can, rather than focusing on why you can't. Yes, you might be feeling tired, but you are so close to the finishing line. Don't give up. Okay, the next card. For those of you, this card will be about being patient and putting all those ingredients that, to manifest this thing that you want, to put it all into the soup. They're all valuable. For some of you, it will be that there's a talent that's lying dormant that needs your loving attention to be added into this soup, to bring it to like simmer it and bring it to the boil and like make it happen. For some of you, this will be about the beginnings of this a creative project, or a new job, or a new business, a new adventure, something new that you're starting, that you're creating into your reality. Could be the beginnings of a new course, but it is about you stepping into where your genius zone, where your talents are, where your natural talents are. Gather your resources. So you need to get a team. You need to get a team to help you cook that soup, hey? So this card is really about calling in the resources, and it can be resources from your past, previous trainings, all the other skills that you've gathered along the road, and then plus also asking for help, finding teachers, therapists, guides, coaches, people who are masters in what you want. These are the people that you want to be working with. People that have what you want. Choose to work with them. Don't be jealous of them. Sign up to their courses. Do the things. Learn from them, hey? Because these are the kinds of people that want to gift it anyway. So you can see here that there's a ship in the background. You haven't missed out. You haven't missed out. This is the carrier of experiences. You've built enough. You've got enough now to get you moving. You've just got to say yes. You've got to say yes to get on this ship. You've got to say yes. All right, that's tonight's message. Okay. Oh, excuse me. More ones than Harry Potter. That's right. Oh, James, hello. So, okay, now I'll do some readings for people. I'm just going to start with Facebook, and then I shall move over to, I'll take, one for Instagram, one from Facebook, and do it like that. So just bear with me, hey? Oh, gosh. Just while I pick someone, I bought HelloFresh. I'm so glad I cancelled it. I bought HelloFresh because my daughter was complaining about my cooking. She was just sick of eating the same foods. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll buy something like HelloFresh. And God, it was shit. We had this Japanese, it was yuck, hey? It was just really yucky. It feels gross. I keep burping. So it just keeps coming up. So excuse me if I'm burping. Sorry. It's not settling nicely in my body. It's revolting. Anyway, it's food. Be grateful, right? Yeah, Selena didn't eat any of it, or a little bit of it. And she's just said, I'm hungry. I said, no, you're going to have to make something else for yourself because I'm not doing it. It really bugs me, hey? I feel like a slave. Moving on. All right, who am I going to read for? I just don't know. It's just moving so fast. Oh, you do every plate. Yeah, I just don't like it. It's rubbish. But it could be just what I chose. It's not right. That's what I need. I need a partner who can cook. I'll clean. I don't mind. Just fucking cook. Cook for me because I can't stand it. I don't have time. Anyway. Who am I reading for? I can't. I'm just rolling so fast. Jill, where are you? Here we go. Jill Crawford. There we go. Hello. Hi, Jill. Lovely to meet you. That's an interesting picture. That looks like you've got someone there, like a grandfather or somebody on there. Yes. You've got that partner, do you, Petra? Petra said she's got that partner that cooks. My ex-husband used to cook, but his food was horrible. I had to cook because I couldn't stand eating his because it was either that or eat shit, so I thought better cook. I was a pretty good cook back then, I think, because I had time. That's the issue. I'm just spinning plates. I don't have time. I need someone to look after me. I do. I feel like I need someone to look after me, Anyway, nobody wants to do that, do they? Look after someone. I feel just a little bit. Anyway, okay. So, let's get myself comfortable. Just not going to read, am I? We're just going to chit-chat about what we need. I'm going to read. I'm joking. So, Jill, let's pick a card for Jill. Guidance, please. So there's no question, just guidance. Let's see what card comes up for Jill. I'm looking at this one for Jill. Jill, I love this card. People get really sort of scared of this card because it looks terrible. And it does look a bit scary, hey, the Ten of Swords. This tells me that you are at the end of a cycle. It might be a painful ending or a difficult ending, but at the end of a cycle, karmic ties have been cut. This tells me that you have changed and that you've grown, and it's been a difficult path, actually. You've probably had a bit of a a rough year or so trying to work through the problems of family and relationship. This tells me, though, that you've come to the end. You've actually come to the end of this. And whilst sometimes, whilst it's difficult, sometimes I'll say with this card that it's like it comes at a price. When we clear our karma, it usually comes at a bit of a price, because we have to face the distortions of our reality, the lies that we've told ourselves about our situations. And as we start to face that more honestly and to be more, truthful, it can be pretty painful for ourselves and painful for those who are involved in the distortions that we've created in our life. Now, I'm not suggesting you're a liar. That's not what I'm saying at all. We all do it. We all create distortions, defenses. In other words, defenses to prevent ourselves from feeling pain and to prevent ourselves from conflict. This, though, tells me you are at the end of this, and you're about to start a new cycle, and you've evolved, that there's been some karmic ties that have been finally cut. So this is a good message. This is a good sign to you. This is a good sign for you, I should say. Yes, the end is in sight, Jill. Okay, that's your message. All right. So I think I was going to read for Carlita first on Instagram, and then I'll. Can you see where this man is, Diane? We'll ask the cards. So I'll just read for there's somebody here. Okay, I'm going to read for Christine after I read for Carlita. So Carlita would like a card. I'd love a read. So let's just pick a card for her. Hi, Christy, all the love. Good to see you. Okay, let's see what card we've got for Carlita. Very carefully picking this for you, Carlita. Oh. You all ready to be jealous for all of those of you that want love? Carlita, look at the card I got for you. Okay, so this tells me that there's a commitment on the way, okay? Look, 10 of Cups. Look how balanced that is. This tells me there's a commitment on the way. You probably feel like there's you a bit like myself, unicorns, like mythical creatures that don't exist, right? Not so. Okay, this tells me that either you are settling, there's somebody that you're potentially, feeling drawn to, and it's likely to have, a strong connection there and an opportunity for commitment, or there's somebody coming in that you haven't met yet. So this is the promise of a relationship, Carlita. I'm just going to say it. I feel that there is a relationship that's closer for you than further away. This is your nudge. Yeah, where is the unicorn? That's right. Carlita gets it. She gets me. The unicorn business. So Carlita, this is good news for you. Hey, this is good news for you. So this tells me there's a commitment. There's a commitment coming. So just, remain open. Don't avoid relational experiences. Get out there and Oh, you've had someone and it feels broken. Well, this tells me that there's a potential. Look, this is beautiful. Look at this. Well, if it's not that person, it'll be someone else. There's someone there coming in. Ready to be committed to you, ready to be with you. It's someone who's choosing you. That's nice, hey, to have someone choose you. Special. Okay. All right, Christine. Hello. Christine Foot. Nice to meet you. And yes, would love to read for you. Now, heads up, everybody. If you've been wanting to book in a reading with me, my prices are going up. I'm just waiting for my VA to come back from holiday. And then she's going to change all my pricing. So that means that my readings go up. My everything in my courses, everything pricing is shifting and changing. I think it's just really time to acknowledge my level of expertise. I've been doing this work for over 30 years. I'm the teacher's teacher. Got my own international centre for tarot therapy. I'm training people in psychotherapy. I mean, like, you know, work with one of the best. I'm not the only incredible tarot therapist out there. There are many of us, therapists, but yeah, I'm definitely specialized in my field for sure. It's a specialist field that I work in, and yeah, I've developed, an expertise. 30 years you're going to. It takes 10 years. Did you know that? It takes 10 years to develop an expertise. I've been doing it for 30 years. It's a lot of time, isn't it, to commit to this path? Anyway, so the prices are going up. So I would encourage you to jump in. They'll all be over $200 for my readings. At the moment, they're $180. So they'll all be over $200. I haven't settled on some of the prices. I haven't fully settled on. Like, for example, my natal chart solar return combo reads, it'll be around for the $400 mark, at the maybe just a bit over. Currently, they're $333 for the package for 2 readings. It's just really good value. Anyway, okay, moving on. So, Christine, I'll put a link in here. I've also got my 9-month tarot mentoring and training, which I'll talk about later. I want to read for Christine first. Wow, I just picked that card without thinking. It just came out. Christine, okay. So, actually, I want to pick another card for you because that's not giving me a full answer. One more card. It's that one. Oh, okay. The Great Mystery. So I've got the card of the Great Mystery. I was looking for another answer. I got the card of the Great Mystery. Anyway, there you go. That's what you get for looking for clarifying cards. You just got to read the card that's in front of you. It's a lesson that I teach my own tarot students. But nonetheless, anyway, 6 of Swords. So this is about moving forward. This is about moving forward, not looking back, not doing what you've done before. It's time to forge forward, and it's time to do things differently. You are going to be challenged, and you are going to be stretched. I feel you will be okay financially and to buy or rent, but my feeling is that I've got a feeling that it would probably be in your best interest to purchase. This is my feeling when I saw this card. The Great Mystery, the will, you've got to turn your own will. You've got to create your own opportunities. Yes, you will be okay financially. This is really, and this is, I think this is the wheel turning in your favor. This feels like it's turning in your favor. I suspect that you are going, you're on the precipice, you're heading towards change and transformation, going through some significant changes. You have to let go of the past. You've got to move on from the conflicts of the past, okay, and to forge forward and to step into your power. And I would encourage you to purchase. I would. Why not? Yes, you can. Yes, you will. It is possible for you. Okay, that was your message. All right, so I'm going to, does anybody else on Instagram want a reading before I'm going to pick for someone on Facebook, but wait for somebody on Instagram to jump in and say, I'd like a reading, please. Now, Caroline Wiseman, hello. Sending you all the love. Lovely to see you here. So glad you're here. Okay. Diane, you're next after Caroline, okay? Diane, every time she comes in for a reading with me, we keep picking the cups, and the card that we keep picking for her is the Knight of Cups. That's the card of falling in love, romance and falling in love, the knight in shining armor, showing up. Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny, Diane, if we picked that one again today? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Jody, I generally don't read for people who are not online or who are not asking to have their cards read. So it's kind of unethical practice to read for somebody who hasn't agreed for me to read for them. So I won't read for your daughter unless she comes online and says, I would like a reading. Okay? That's just the way I do things. All right, Caroline. Let's pick a card for you. I've got two, the two next to each other. I got called to. Oh, great. Oh, great cards. Look at this. Look at this. Hotties. Hot cards. So, Caroline, I don't know, well, I do know, but what I'm getting is that I suspect you're probably attracted to someone. That's my vibe. There's some kind of attraction going. There's an attraction there. It could be through work, or maybe it's someone around the workplace, or I don't know. There's an attraction there. You're feeling willed towards someone. Now, it just tells me that there's a real passion there. And I also get the feeling that whatever you're doing now for work, you're really passionate about it, and it's feeling strong and powerful, and like you feel driven by it, and it's working for you. And it's like I know that you are naturally an ambitious woman. That's your natural predisposition. I think you are very ambitious, and I think it's natural for you to be like that. To be in alignment with who you are, you need to have that kind of competitive edge. You need to get out there and fulfill your ambitions. So this tells me that you found something that you love, that you feel called to, and that you can't help it. You just feel drawn to it. And because you got the Lovers card, I was thinking, I thought, oh yeah, that's interesting. You got the two love, like, I wouldn't say they're love cards as in the promise of having a kind of relationship that you want, but there's definitely some attraction there. There's something going on there. Either somebody's attracted to you or you're attracted to them. That we're reminded with this card that we've got to be careful not to project our unhealed, unmet needs from our previous relationships into the current ones. Sometimes we can bring the lovers of our past into our current relationship, and it can kind of distort it, murky the water, and it will feel like there's three's a crowd, like there's a third person in the relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a physical third person there. So, this card will come up when we're being reminded to be aware in our decision-making process, in our relational experiences, and in terms of making decisions about having people in our lives and choosing things, people and jobs and occupations, for example, for ourselves. We're reminded with this card that we've got to be careful that we're not projecting any of our unhealed trauma into that and making decisions based on that. Because the Lovers card gets romanticized in tarot. Often it's romanticized, and people think it's about, the lovers. You're going to have this, relationship and fall in love, and I don't know, some traditional get married maybe, or something like that. I'm not traditional, but for some of you it might be like that. But this card's not about that. It's about developing conscious awareness in your relationship, and it's usually about conflict and being aware of what you bring in to the relationship that's causing the conflict, or what your partner's bringing into the relationship that's causing conflict, which is based on unhealed, like trauma from the past. So you are being called to make a decision, right? There's a decision-making process involved in this, and I always say to people with this card that, choose the long-term goal. Don't choose the Don't choose the lusty option, because it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be short-lived. Okay, that's your message. That was a good juicy message, hey? So, and then Diane. Where are you, Diane? Let's read for Diane. Where is she? Hi, Diane. Diane said, and he can cook. And he can cook. You want to cook as well? Yeah, I need one too. Definitely. Actually, I'm happy to eat salads. I just want someone to make me a nice salad and fish. That's it. Salad and fish. Cut me up some fruit. Have that prepared for me. That's it. I don't ask for much. Cup of tea. Make me a cup of tea and a coffee. Make me a coffee in the morning. Don't have to make me coffee. I'll make you coffee. Just talking to the unicorn. So depressing, isn't it? You need a cook and a cleaner. Yeah. Clean. I'm currently paying my daughter to clean. The first time she did it, she did a really good job. I gave her $40 to clean the house. I was in my office working, and I came out, and it was like a fucking miracle, honestly. I walked out, the house was smelling like doTERRA essential oils because she'd used all the doTERRA cleaning products. It smelled amazing. It was all like high vibrational oils were diffusing in my room. She made my bed look like a hotel, and it put all my jewelry out beautifully and lined up my perfumes, and it just looked amazing. My kitchen, everything. And then the second time she did it, it's kind of just like, it's just the standard keeps dropping now. She's getting a bit carried away. Yeah. Oh, a massage therapist. Yeah, that would do too. I nearly had one. The last boyfriend that I had, well, wasn't a boyfriend, I don't know what that was, the last guy I dated. He took me out on a date, and I had these really short shoulders. I'm getting to the cards, I'm getting there. I had really short, sore shoulders from working on the computer, just being hunched over, and I was complaining about it. And he came back to my house. There's nothing untoward or weird. And he said, "Oh, I'll massage. Let me massage your shoulders and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, okay, sounds good." So he did. I was on the floor, and he just, honestly, after he finished, I got up and I said, "Oh, that was so nice. I think I'm going to go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow morning." And his face, you should have seen his face. I was going to sleep in my bed. I don't even know the guy. But I had the best sleep. So he came back the next morning a bit miffed. I said, "How did you sleep?" He said, "I didn't." I said, "I had the best sleep." Well, obviously, because I'd been massaged, hey? Oh, for a good hour. Massaged me. It was lovely. Ruined that one. I wish he was still around. That was nice. It's a shame. Anyway, didn't work. I could have, that would have been, yeah, anyway. Okay, Diane. Let's read for you. I said, yes, I've said a handyman as well, but I've given up on that. I don't care about that anymore. I just want someone that's going to like me. That's a good start, right? Someone who's actually going to like me. That's a really good start. Oh, God. Okay, Diane, got to think. Diane, right. This is Diane's cards. Oh, Diane, you cannot make this shit up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look who's showing up. This is amazing. If you've been following me, Diane, you cannot make this up. Oh, my God. Diane, he's closer. You've got the other cups. He's close. He's close. What are you doing? Are you going to, I think you need to get out there, okay? I think you're going to have to start mixing it up with people. He's so close. He's so close. Diane gets this card every time. And I'm picking the cards face down. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I love it when the cards do these amazing things. You wish how come I don't get these cards? Why is that? Why is that? Diana, you know what the message is. He is worth it. He is worth it. He is worth it. Just get out there. Stop hiding. You're wasting time. Life's short. Blink of an eye. It's over. Fucking get out there. Stop wasting time. Go and enjoy. Be romanced. This is somebody who wants to romance you. It's, you've got to get out there and mix it up. Just get out there and do it. Yes, I'll be the first to know. Good. It's time. All right. I'm going to have a look on Instagram. Who wants a reading on Instagram? Who's still here on Instagram? Christy, you're here. Okay, let's pick a card for Christy, and then we'll pick a card for somebody on. Well, how are we going for time? We've got plenty of time for He's single, Diane. Stop doubting, okay? Just stop it. Diane's just doubting, hey? Just stop it. Go. You can't, like, this is those, there's a card in the Mythic Tarot called Mercury, all right? Hermes, the magician. And the magician is known for giving us the most obvious signs, right? And we humans, we just think it's made up. We think we just don't take the most obvious signs. Every single time Diane shows up over the last 6 months, I have been pulling that same card for her every single time. And then Diane came to my Illuminate in-house tarot session. She thought she might have a go at that. She might get a different card. Oh, no, he showed up there too. Like, it's the magician is a skilled professional at giving you the signs. Like, you can't make this up. You can't miss it. It's so obvious. Anyway, okay, I'm getting excited. So, I forgot who I was reading for. Is it Christy? Yes, Christy. Okay, let's just pick a card for Christy. Oh, Christy, this is the card of family, hey? This is the card of family, leaving a legacy, wanting to be remembered. If you've been wanting to connect with children or something to do with children, it's family orientated. This has got, this is about you wanting to get, to, maybe it's even about bringing the family together or creating something that you can leave, a legacy that you can leave. It might even be, the home, building a home that becomes the inheritance for the family. But it is a card of big investments. Sometimes it can be about the house, and it also can be about inheriting like gifts that need to be materialized. Maybe the question you want to ask yourself with this card is really about what do I want to be known for? How do I want to be remembered? Maybe just ask yourself with this card. There's a really strong family theme and children around this. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but it feels very strong around family and wanting to bring the family together and needing to bring the family together. That's all I'll say. I don't know what else. There's creating something, a home, purchasing a home or building a bigger home, or maybe you get left a beautiful home, or there's something to do with family in the home. Don't know what else to say. You'll know what that's about. Okay, so I just keep looking at Diane's. You just can't make it up. I just love it. Yeah, it was just a full moon, wasn't it? Said Paul. Yes. Is there anyone out there for you, Caroline? Oh, is there anyone out there for me? Yeah, that old question, that old chestnut. Let's have a look, Caroline. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you this week. What message does Spirit have to say for you? Hi, everyone on Instagram who's just joined. Thanks for joining tonight. Sending you all the love. So pleased that you're here. Got that song. What's his name? Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can't sing. That's what songs is playing in my head when I'm thinking of you, Caroline. That song, Hello. Oh. Is that song meaningful to you? Just curiously. Sometimes it happens. Songs come into my mind. It's happened before with readings. There was a client that I had, there was a song, If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher. And it was connected to this guy that she was seeing. Anyway, yeah. Lionel Richie, that's the one. Yeah, that's his name, Lionel Richie. Yes, that's the one. I have to be careful because I'm ready to break out into a song. I don't want to terrorize everybody with my voice. Well, we're all going to be singing it together now. Everybody's calling his name out. Lionel Richie, that's the one. It's got to be playing in your mind all night now. You get messages from songs. Oh, you need to listen to that message. That song. You need to listen to that song, Caroline. There's something in that song that'll be familiar to you. Be free. No, I'm not going to go later. I don't want to scare people away. Terrorize my community. Nobody will want to do my 9-month course because I'll be like, who the fuck is this nutcase? Who's this person? I'm going to learn from her. Karaoke tarot. One day. Christmas. I'll sing some Christmas carols. I promise. When Christmas comes. Special treat. Special treat. Christmas tarot songs. I'll make up some Christmas tarot songs. I'll make up some lyrics. Some Christmas tarot songs. I need a musician that can put some music behind it. Need somebody that can play it. Yeah. Maybe that song's connected to the Nightingales, probably. All right, Caroline. Got to pick a card for Caroline. I picked you 2. I've done 2. I picked 2 for you. That's okay, Christy. I hope it was relevant. Oh, look. Okay. So you're not going to like this, but I am known as the no BS reader. Okay. So, and that's why my clients love me, because I don't talk bullshit. So we've got this card here, the Moon card. You are in a transitionary stage. Okay. So you need a musician. Yeah, we all need a musician. We all need a musician, don't we, Caroline? But look, this just tells me that what you want, you will find a partner. Okay, it will happen. It will happen. But you kind of like it's a bit like, when you go to the emergency you're not in an emergency room, but it's like when you go into all the doctor's surgery or the emergency and you're waiting for your name to get called, but you never know when your turn's going to be because the doctor's never running on time. So you're sitting there thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, come on, and especially if you're in an emergency, it can be hours before you get seen. So this is that kind of vibe with this card, the irritation, the anxiety of not having what you want now. But the promise is that you do get what you want, but you have to learn to sit with the discomfort of the unknown for a little bit longer. What I know with this card is that if you're highly likely to be clear in your mind about the kind of partner that you want, and that you will get that. You will get that. And yeah, it really is at the moment, you're just sort of in this transitionary stage. The 3 of Pentacles says that you just, really it's focus on investing your time, your money, your energy, and your resources into building your own finances, investing. It could be also about, doing certifications, doing some courses just to keep yourself busy. This tells me that you're either have certified or you're thinking about certifying in a particular qualification. Go ahead and do it whilst you're in this stage. You're a bit like a caterpillar in the chrysalis, right? You sort of, we all go through, well, Jung says, I say this all the time, but I think it's really relevant, especially for us older people, right? That you spend the first half of your life sort of thinking that you know who you are, building this identity, this awesome version of you, to then get to about 40, 45, and then you go, this isn't who I really am. I don't like this version. I just, and you start to peel away all the bullshit stories that you've said about yourself, that you've told yourself about yourself, to come home to your true nature. So we spend the second half of our life just pulling away all the bullshit that we've covered it with, the ways in which we have contracted or held ourselves back or haven't been true to who we are. So, my feeling is that, Caroline, just really invest some time, energy, money, and resources into developing a new skill, or up leveling in the work, or investing your money into things that are actually going to bring you some, feelings of like you're doing something. You're not just sitting around waiting for Mr. Right to show up. He will, even though this card is just, the Moon card gets romanticized in the tarot. It's not a romantic card. It's a bloody anxiety-provoking card, because you feel like it's never going to happen. But we know with the Moon card it will. You've just got to be patient. You're like a caterpillar, or it's this relationship that's coming is like a caterpillar in a chrysalis. It hasn't cooked yet, or it hasn't completely developed yet. You've got to be patient. Got to be patient around this. So that's your message. Sorry, you're going to get the same messages. You're in the same boat as me, Caroline. Unfortunately, we've got to wait. Oh, okay. Well, how am I going for time? That's it, guys. I'm cooked. I'm finished. So I'm sending everybody all my love. I hope you have an amazing week. Don't forget, I've got my 9-month tarot training and mentoring. I've only got 7 seats available. It is a trademark course. You are then, you could certify as a tarot therapist, TM registered. And yeah, I only have 7 seats available. It is not for tarot reading. It is for tarot therapy. You will be learning how to develop your skills in psychotherapy, dream therapy, somatic mindfulness, mediumship work, narrative therapy, Jungian psychology, counseling. It's really in depth. And of course, you're going to learn everything about the mythic tarot, the psychology of the cards, and how to use the cards in a therapeutic context. So that's it from me. Sending you all the love. Have an amazing evening. And yeah, the link is above, Louise. The link is above this live, and you'll find it there. All the love, everyone. Have a beautiful evening. And if you've got any questions about the course, don't hesitate to message me. I'm not going to do a hard sell on you. You need to want to do it because you're going to have to spend 9 months with me every week. You need to like me. Okay, all the love. Bye, everyone.